As I sit down to write this paper, I realize I'm not as bummed to complete my homework as usual. I start to wonder why this is, and that's when I realize I have a big bowl of hot, salty popcorn to accompany me in my misery, smiling up at me saying, "As long as you have me, you can get through anything, Anna." From a bad breakup to acting as a distraction at an awkward family dinner, food fixes everything. Food is the cure of all cures, and that's why I believe in food. Food is a lifesaver. Not only would we be physically dead without it, but we would also be emotionally dead. Why get emotional at a wedding, or even go for that matter, when there's no reception with a flowing chocolate fountain and 5-layer cake following the tear fest? Food unconsciously makes us better people, as we are constantly making decisions based on the feelings it can give us. The uncomfortable feeling of being hungry is what encourages people to give money to starving kids, because unlike AIDS, which most of us have not experienced, we actually know how hard it is to be hungry sometimes. Food plays on our pathos, emotionally connecting us to one another and making us want to share our happiness. Food has that effect that no one can describe and nothing can substitute. Food has that feeling of cuddling on a warming couch on a cold day, complete with a mug of hot chocolate with whipped cream and the perfect amount of marshmallows sprinkled on top, or that ice-cold lemonade after a hard soccer practice in the summer. Food increases your dopamine amount, making you happier from any bad situation, and also grateful at whoever made you the wonderful creation. Food makes it easy for us to be around each other. The universal language, food, continues to introduce people to new cultures and experiences. When my adopted brother Alvin first came to our home from the Philippines, it was hard to communicate, but it was easy to bond over food. Every dinner we anxiously waited for his facial expressions that would say it all. My mom would also wake up at 6 a.m. and make him a big pot of rice for breakfast, because she knew he really appreciated it. Mixing our cuisines made Alvin feel more at home, and I was excited to share a bit of my world with him in this way. Food brings us together. Food provides a scheduled time for people to come together. Without food, we would not make time to sit down with our family every night, we would not go out with our friends for appetizers and chit-chat, and certainly we would not be able to bond with our best friend over a bad breakup and a gallon of chocolate ice cream. Food cultivates our relationships. Working at the Dairy Queen, I get the pleasant job of making people a creation that is probably one of the best moments of their day. There really is nothing better than handing a crying little kid an ice cream cone. I love that food has the power to turn any day around. My belief in food was seriously tested the day I ate a little too much at the state fair. And by a little too much, I mean excessively much. The good feeling that food usually gives you is gone and replaced with gut-wrenching regret. However, then I realized food had done nothing to me. All it had done was provide me with one of the most delicious meals I had all summer. The unpleasant feeling came from the amount I had chosen to eat. Food is a companion, not the enemy. Without food, we would be loners in a big world floating in the impossible task of essay writing, without anything to comfort us along the way.